Zdravo, sine. Kako je tvoj stric? Dugo nisam čula od tebe. Danas je godišnjica od smrti tvoga oca. Mislim na njega svaki dan i za sve ljude ubijene u ratu. Drago mi je da ti, tvoj stric, pomažete ljudima svaki dan da dobiju pravdu. Opa, izgleda da su moji ćevapi gotovi. Moram da idem. Zovi me nazad uskoro.
Hey, I know that prosecutor. Such a McGoddets. I had a case against him in '07. I cleaned his clock nice and shiny.
I'm sure you did, Uncle Vic.
Moments ago, Peter Wondolowski was found guilty of first-degree murder in the tragic Lake Zepstone school shooting. 17-year-old Wondolowski was tried as an adult and sentenced to 20 years in prison for the death of Mikey Bianco. He'll be eligible for parole in 2044.
You know, you never think it'll happen in your sleepy little town, and then it does.
Come to pay your respects?
More or less.
My grandchildren go here.
Do they? My kid used to go here.
Oh, shit.
His name is Mikey.
Every time I think about your son, my heart hurts.
Yeah, well, unless you can help me, I don't need your sympathy.
What if I can help? I'm a PI for a lawyer. I think you should meet him. Coming?
It's a little early for a cheesecake.
Well, we both fought for freedom. This is what it looks like.
Done. Just how you like it.
Good. Now call your mother. She won't leave me alone. She moved back to Bosnia. She didn't die.
Hey, guys.
Hey, you got a lead on that LIE hit and run? He could use some of your PI dirt on that one.
Not quite, but I can do you one better.
Better than you doing the work I pay you for?
Teresa, come in here.
Teresa Bianco, we just saw the news. Congratulations.
What he means to say is that we hope the verdict brings you peace. What brings you in today?
When your son dies, you want to do something. Something so that it never happens again. I've been looking into civil suits online. Can't we sue the county? The school security? The police?
We can't sue the police.
What?
They're protected by law. Kind of same deal with the school. Because it's government.
The gun manufacturers? Like they did in Sandy Hook?
Well, there's also PLCAA, which protects the manufacturer from crimes done with their product.
Listen, this isn't Sandy Hook. This is Lake Zepstone. This story never even made it off Long Island.
Because there weren't 10 body bags?
I want to be honest with you. We can't handle this. We're a small personal injury firm. It'd bankrupt us. And it would bankrupt you.
Carrie said you were different.
Ma'am, I'd help if I could. We'd all like to change the world, but David and Goliath battles never work out in reality.
So somebody makes a gun, sells it to a teenager. That gun kills my son, but there's nothing anyone can do. Okay. So much for justice.
Miss Bianco, wait.
I wish I could help you, but he's the boss. And he's right. And what came out in the trial makes establishing a case even harder.
You mean what Josephina said? The guidance counselor? Look. What she said on the stand was only half the story. He made a mistake because he was a child. He was mean to the lunch lady. He didn't deserve to have her son put a bullet through his head. You said this was David and Goliath? David won in the end.
Most everything I have here is either protected information or what you've already read through the criminal proceedings.
And say I'm surprised.
What brought you here then?
Fight on to the Ranger objective, though you be the lone survivor. From my days in the 75th Ranger Regiment. I don't give up easy. There was something about Mikey. He was targeted. Why him?
There was a fairly narrow scope of what files the criminal trial could subpoena. These were excluded.
Jesus. Silvio Bianco. Is that Teresa's husband? Like his father?
Ex-husband.
He drew that on his own son? Sent him to school like that?
That was just the beginning of it. We were close to expelling Mikey. The things that he would say. It was clear that he was just regurgitating the poison he was fed by Silvio.
I can't imagine Teresa supporting any of this.
Oh, she didn't. Teresa left him last year. Just before the shooting. Let me put it to you this way. Teresa did a very courageous thing leaving that man. It could have ended poorly for her.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Got your text.
For your troubles.
Wow. We missed these down at the station. Still weird not having you around the precinct.
I like making my own hours. So, what can you tell me about Peter Wadolowski?
It's public record. The kid bought a gun on the Neverland auction site using his absent father's expired ID. Check this out. Neverland Auctions will have a booth there tomorrow. Poke around. See what you can find. Best I got.
You're here late.
Just finishing up discovery prep for this slip and fall.
So tell me about Teresa. Spill kid.
Our whole situation is complicated, weird.
You're intrigued? You are intrigued, I knew it. An old buddy of mine down at the station did some digging. The auction house where Wadolowski bought the gun will have a booth there.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
Hey, Teresa. It's Donnie Beganovic.
Yeah, the lawyer. Didn't think I'd hear from you again.
In all honesty, neither did I, ma'am.
Yeah, well, here we are. So, what do you want?
We're trying to follow up on something. We're going to a gun show tomorrow afternoon in Hopog. Teresa. Hello? Teresa. Hello, Teresa? Teresa.
Because people sometimes like the full time feel like safe. You mind if I pick it up? It's got a nice weight to it.
Let's get the butt, get for ducks.
Hey there. I'm Ruth. How can I help you both today?
Interesting selection you got here. Guns and comic books.
Yes, sir. We at Neverland Auction have a wide range of items, from vintage comics to gun paraphernalia.
Paraphernalia? So you don't sell the actual guns?
Oh, no, we do. We sell a variety of guns, but mostly Crane and Dreisers.
Crane and Dreiser, you say?
Yeah. Be right there. Excuse me, won't you? I'm just the intern.
Of course. Take your time.
What are you doing? You can't do that.
Do what? Look for something I dropped?
Teresa, what are you doing here?
I'm here for the same reasons you are, for answers. Is this them? I need to speak to someone, anyone, right now!
How can I help you?
You're the people who killed my son.
Excuse me?
Do you have any fucking idea what these things have done to my family, to other families, the lives you've ruined?
I don't know what to say.
Teresa, that's enough.
Look, I understand that you're going through a tough time.
Tough time? This pain? This loss? You don't even fucking care!
Security!
Then use your empty hand to pick all this shit up!
Security!
We gotta go.
You're making stuff is on your head! And you have to live with that! And so do I!
Look.
By the way, stealing is wrong.
Whatever. Check out this registration for Jolly Roger, LLC, owned by Peter Pan, LLC.
Which is owned by Captain Hook, LLC.
You think they wouldn't make it so obvious?
Who owns Captain Hook? C&D. C&D, C&D. Holy shit. Look at this. Crane and Dreiser.
Captain Hook is owned by Crane and Dreiser? It's circumstantial, but it's something.
It's shady. But we can't nail them by just pointing out their shell corporations.
Damn. Poor kid.
Yeah. Kid.
What are you getting at?
Comic books, toys, that kid AR-15 at the gun show. Neverland Auction advertises to children.
And if we can prove Neverland Auctions is owned by Crane and Dreiser,
Then we can charge them for advertising firearms to minors.
that's a big no-no.
I think we got a case.
Yes.
I have some good news.
You got a good injury case?
No. Carrie and I figured out a way how to help Teresa.
Are you too crazy? I told you there's no case there.
I've got an angle that could actually work. I'm going to help her, and that's it.
No, that's it. Donnie! This attitude is exactly why you were fired from your other firm.
I'm not taking this case to piss you off. I'm not doing it as a power play. I'm doing it because it's the right thing to do.
You're gonna drain us dry. In the end, it's gonna screw me, and you're going to break that woman even more.
You finally have a chance to take a case for something other than a check. Doesn't that count for something?
Those checks pay the bills around here. Don't forget this.
You know, since Columbine, 300,000 students have been victims of school shootings. This kid deserves to be more than a statistic.
It's the lawyer. Mr. High Moral Ground. You still useless?
Miss Bianco, I hope I'm not disturbing you, but is that whiskey?
I promise, officer, I'm of age.
Is this about time?
You want a drink?
I'd better not.
You know, Mikey's father wasn't always like that. Cruel. He twisted our son into something hateful, and that's why Mikey's dead. I should. I wish my son wasn't broken and I couldn't save him.
Teresa. Teresa, we figured out our case. We're going to sue the gun manufacturer.